Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode here of the Randomized franchise rebuild Redux here in Super Mega Baseball 4. We're in year number 1 here with our Furry Flyers and year number 4 here in the Green Nachos League. Last episode, we started asserting the claim that we are the best bat team in our division as we blew out our division rival, the Night Bats, 15-0 behind an absolutely slobber knocker of an offensive performance and a two-hitter by pitcher Clarissa Arias on the mound. And our next game today is against the Thumpers. We're going out on the road once again to the Bingata Bowl, where we're playing our old team, the Thumpers. We come in at 3-0 with veteran Killer Duffy, one of the OG members of this Furry Flyers roster, on the mound today. 38-year-old will square off against second-year pitcher young Mike Asiago, the right-hander, with falls behind. Thumpers off to a bit of a slow start again, but that's nothing new. They almost always were a slow-starting team. 1-2 on the year already, and we are 3-0 here coming into this matchup. And by slow start, I mean when I'm not in control at the beginning of the season, they tend to struggle. So no surprises here. Lineup for today's game. Leading off in left field will be Forrest Dapper, who's back in the lineup as he sat out last game. Batting second is second baseman Xander Kerr. Batting third, locked in at first base, Atlas Good. Batting fourth is catcher Swing Mustard. Batting fifth, right fielder Augusta Vaughn. Batting sixth, center fielder rookie Drake Graham. Batting seventh at third base is Elijah Dyer. Batting eighth at shortstop Guy Dealer. And batting ninth will be the pitcher Killer Duffy. Lineup for the Thumpers, leading off at shortstop, will be second-year player Maya Rogers. Batting second is center fielder Chris Flores, a third-year outfielder. Batting third is an OG member of the Thumpers roster, catcher Shane Cruz. Batting fourth, first baseman Cashton Nomskull, entering his first full year here with the Thumpers roster. He was on their playoff roster at the end of last season and also on the roster for like the last 4 games of the season or something. Batting fifth, left fielder Ramon Whitehead in his third year with the Thumpers. Batting sixth, third baseman Bob Shelton, also in his third year with the Thumpers. Batting seventh, second-year outfielder Jolie McIntosh, getting the start in right field. Batting eighth, tenth at second base will be Aresti Blacksmith, her second year with the Thumpers here. And then pitcher Mike Asiago. Let's jump into it and have some fun here as we roll into Bingata Bowl and see that they have already hung all their third championship banner out there in left center. So they have all 3 of them up there nicely arranged there, as the Thumpers are the champions of the first 3 years here of the Green Nachos League when we were in control of them. And we decided to leave to take over a team that had yet to make the playoffs here in this playthrough. So here we are. We're on the Furry Flyers now. Nice to see the Thumpers again. It's going to be a bit weird, but let's do it. There we go. Dapper, Kerr, and Good coming up. Forrest Dapper leading off the game. Left fielder hitting an even 400 on the season, facing rookie second-year pitcher Mike Asiago. Comes his first pitch of the game. Change up in there for a strike. 0-1. Heater low, that misses. 1-1 to Dapper. Curveball up and in, strike called. 1-2. Curveball away, grounded to second, right at Blacksmith on the backhand. Move 1 down. Next up going to be second baseman Xander Kerr, hitting .533. 2 homers, 7 RBIs. Chased the heater up and away in the first one, 0-1. Curveball up and in, that drops in at the top of the zone, 0-2. Whiffed on a curveball, got me out in front of it. First punch out for Asiago. 2 down, here's first baseman Atlas Good, who's locked in, hitting .429 with a homer and 4 RBIs. Heater at the knees, missed it late, 0-1. Curveball down, fouled back, it's 0-2. Tough out activates for Good here. Chased it high, strike 3. Second punch out for Asiago. That's a 1-2-3 inning. Mike does have some sneaky good stuff. It doesn't look like much on paper, but it's there. Bottom 1, we're scoreless. Rogers, Flores, and Cruz coming up. Shortstop Maya Rogers leading off, second-year infielder, playing .230, hitting .231 in the year with 2 RBIs, facing 38-year-old Southpaw Killer Duffy, one of the 7 original members here of the Furry Flyers staff, or roster. Only a 3-pitch pitcher, so he's going to be pretty predictable out there. Heater down and in, strike called, 0-1. This could be his last season in the league, being 38 years old. Never know when they're going to hang him up here. Curveball away, fouled off, out of play. It's quickly 0-2. Change it down and away. Hit off the end of the bat to center. Right at the rookie Drake Graham, who's under it. They'll put it away, 1 down. Chris Flores up next, center fielder locked in, hitting .385, 2 homers, 5 RBIs here on the season. Hot start for Flores here in his 3rd season. Change up down and away, strike called, 0-1. Curveball up and away, pulled foul, out of play, 0-2. Peter down and in, got him chasing, strike 3, first punch out of the year for Duffy. 2 down, and here's OG catcher Shane Cruz, the captain of the organization, hitting .231 with an RBI. One of only 3 original members here of the Thumpers roster. It's him and relievers Declan Valenzuela and Sky Sosa. Peter down in the way, strike called, 0-1. Roll down and in, check low, 1-1. Cruz hitting only .231 on the season with an RBI. Change it down in the way, fouled off, out of play, 1-2. Whiffer activates for Cruz. Curveball up and in, just inside, 2-2. Peter up and away, got him to chase it, strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Duffy to end the inning. He matches Asiago to the 2nd. We're scoreless. Mustard, Vaughn, and Graham coming up. Here's Swing Mustard, the catcher. He sat out last game because he was a little tense and tired. Fine gamer active here, hitting .400 with a homer, 3 RBIs. Peter right down the middle, strike called, 0-1. Chased that high, 0-2. Chased it outside, strike 3. 3rd straight punch out for Asiago, 1 down. There's right fielder Augusta Vaughn, hitting .375 with a homer, 4 RBIs, getting started over Vasquez today in right field. Peter at the knees, lined over first. That is a base hit, and that's the first hit of the game for the Furry Flyers, as we're on with 1 down here in the 2nd. Drake Graham up next, center fielder hitting 1 for 8 on the year. Rookie's trying to get out of his early season struggles here. Peter down in the way, strike called, 0-1. Bad jumps active over at first there for Vaughn. And with Cruz's arm behind the plate, it ain't the time to test it. That's inside, 1-1 to Drake. Peter up and away, whiffed on it late, 1-2. Peter away, chased it outside. Well, actually, he's late on it. 4th punch out here for Asiago. 2 down, and that'll bring up 3rd baseman Elijah Dyer, hitting .214 on the season, but he does have 6 RBIs. Peter down, misses low from Asiago, ball 1. Curveball down, blooped over 3rd. Leaping is Bobby Shelton, though, to take it away. Nice job, Bob. Bottom 2 were scoreless. Namskal, Whitehead, and Shelton coming up. Here's Cashton Namskal hitting .417 with an RBI. That's challenging. Peter up and in, strike called, 0-1. Peter down and away, checked outside, 1-1. Double down and in, fouled off, 1-2. Change up and away. Blooper behind 2nd on the pop-up. Kerr there, 1 down. Next up, Ramon Whitehead, left fielder with Volatile active, hitting only 1 for 10 to start the year. You see Ramon's struggles are still continuing for him. He didn't hit overly well last season. Peter up and away, line to 2nd. Kerr leaps out of his reach, down for a base hit in right center. He'll be on here with 1 down. That's the first hit today for the Thumpers. Here's Bob Shelton hitting .182 with an RBI in the season. Just made a nice leaping play in the field. First pitch slayer is active for Shelton here. Pick off the first, nothing doing. Pitch out, runner goes. Throw down by Mustard is perfect. And he's dead to rights as Whitehead is caught stealing. It's kind of a little bit predictable. You were going to go there, Ramon. Come on now. His first attempt to steal this year, he's 0 for 1. 1-0 count here to Shelton, as that also wasted first pitch player, so that actually worked out quite well for us. Change it down and in on the first one. Next pitch is called a strike, 1-1. Peter up and away. Blew it by Shelton, 1-2. Peter up and in. Chased it, popped it up behind short. Dealer out for it, puts it away, and that ends the inning. Good pitching by Duffy to the 3rd. We're scoreless. Dealer, Duffy, and Dapper coming up. Triple D. Dealer leading off, shortstop in the 8th slot today, hitting .444, 3 RBIs on the season. Heater down and in, strike called, 0-1. High and away on the heater, 1-1. Heater down and away is low, 2-1. Chase the changeup low, pulled foul. Tough out activates for dealer, 2-2. 2-2 count. Heater up, strike 3 called. 5th punch out for Asiago. 1 down, here's Killer Duffy, the pitcher. He actually is a pretty good hitter. Wow, he could be a pinch hitter. Hitter up, line at the middle, base hit. Nice swing there, Killer. He'll be on with a 1-out knock. That knocks Asiago back down to neutral. Here's Dapper, 0-1 today. Ball inside, misses, ball 1. Heater down the way, lined in the right field, base hit past the diving Nomskull. 2 on, 1 down as McIntosh gets it in. Furry Flyers threatening. Here's Xander Kerr, 0-1 with a strikeout today. Fooled me on the low curveball. Heater away, strike called in the outside corner, 0-1. Curveball up and in, hangs, sky ball to right field, McIntosh in. She's there, and she'll put it away for the 2nd out of the inning. 2 still on for good, 0-1 with a strikeout today. Heater down and away, low and outside, ball 1. Heater middle of the plate, foul back, 1-1, little late. Chased it up and away, my bad, 1-2. Tough out activates. Chased it inside, dribbler short. Rogers bare hands and fires to first in time to end the inning as we strand 2. Bottom 3 were scoreless. McIntosh, Blacksmith, and Asiago coming up. Here's Jolie McIntosh, right fielder, tense. Batting 1 for 8 on the year. Power versus left-hander active. Heater down in the way, hitting the hole to right field. That's a base hit. That is a leadoff knock there, and here's Arrest Blacksmith. Or Arrest Blacksmith, that's right. The E is silent. Tense hitting 1 for 5 or 2 for 10 on the year with 2 RBIs. She's currently tense. Ball down in the way in the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Change at the knees. Out in front of it is Blacksmith, 0-2. Change it down in the way. Looking outside low, 1-2. Heater up and in. Pop foul, out of play on the right side. Got to it. Staying alive. Ball down and in. Low in the dirt. Good block. 2-2. Heater down and away. Number to first. Right a good. Throw to second. 1. Dealer back to first. Double play. Love to see it. 2 down. Bases empty for the pitcher, Asiago. First bat of the year for Mike as Duffy's already locked in. Heater away. Blew it by him. 0-1. Ball down and in. Strike called, 0-2. Change it down in the way, outside and low, 1-2. Heater up and in. Strike 3 called. 3rd punch out here for Duffy. Can I help you, Mike? No, you're just looking to get out of here. Good grab glove. Mustard, Vaughn, and Graham coming up. There's Swing Mustard. Catcher 0-1 today. Let's go Swing. Change up on the first pitch, hit deep to center field on the fly. Flores on the run to the warning track, puts it down. 1 out. Augusta Vaughn up next, singled his first at bat. He's 1 for 1 today. Heater up, strike called in the first one, 0-1. Asiago locked in. 2-seamer up and in, dump to center, another base hit for Vaughn. He's 2 for 2. And that'll knock Asiago back down to neutral as Vaughn locked in. Here's Graham 0 for 1, but tense today with a strikeout. Change up inside to Drake, strike called, 0-1. Change it down, popped him up. Shallow center, racing out after it is going to be Rogers for the 2nd out as Graham really struggling here to start the year. Next up is Elijah Dyer, 0 for 1 today. Heater down, late swing, 0-1. That's away on the heater, 1-1. Change it down, pulled foul, 1-2. Ball down in the way, hit off the end of the bat up the middle. Blacksmith backhand, throw to first in time, and the inning. Bottom 4, we're still scoreless. Rogers, Flores, and Cruz coming up. Here's Rogers, 0 for 1 today. Peter up and in. Maya checks her swing. Strike called. 0-1. Ball down and away. Outside and low. 1-1. Change it down and in. Hit on the ground. Hard past the shortstop into left field. It's a leadoff single. Rogers on with decent speed over at first. And that'll bring up Flores. 0-for-1 today, but locked in. Peter up and away. High. Ball 1. Peter down and away. Strike call. 1-1. The ball put in. Foul back. 1-2. Change it down and away. Chased it outside. Strike 3. Fourth punch out for Duffy. 2 down. Here's Cruz. 0-for-1. Peter middle in. Hard chopper up the middle. Kerr dives just out of his reach. It's a base hit. First and second now with 1 down. Thumpers are threatening. And coming to the plate, I believe, yep, it's Kastanamskal with RBI here. 0-for-1 today. Popped out to second his first at bat. Ball down in the way in the first one. Low and outside. Ball 1. Peter down in the way. Hard grounder to second, 1 hopper. Kerr flips the second one. Dealer to first. Double play. You love to see it as that ends the inning. Duffy gets out of the jam to the 5th. We're scoreless. Dealer, Duffy, and Dapper. Triple D up again. Here's Dealer. 0-for-1 today. Base are now locked in. Asiago. 2-seamer inside. Strike called. 0-1. Change up away. Line softly to short off the end of the bat. Right of Rogers. 1 down. Duffy up next, locked in with a single, 1-for-1 today. 2-seamer inside, strike called, 0-1. Good ball in, taken high, 1-1. Change up, hit back to the middle. Asiago rips it out of the air. Nice pitch, nice catch actually, 2 down. And here's Dapper, 1-for-2 with a single today. Forrest singled last at bat. Change up away, strike called, 0-1. Third ball's away, outside, 1-1. Change of middle in, turned on by Dapper, but he did not get enough power generated off it. In left center there is going to be Whitehead to put it away for the 3rd out, 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 5, we're halfway home. It's a good old-fashioned pitcher's duel, folks. Who's going to blink first? Whitehead, Shelton, and McIntosh coming up. Here's Ramon Whitehead, 1-for-1 with a single, and then was thrown out trying to steal second base. Peter up and in the first one, challenged them, strike called on a check swing, 0-1. Peter up and away, high, 1-1. Change it down and in, low and inside, 2-1. Ball down and away, Whitehead hard chop at the middle, that's a base hit in the right center. Another single for Whitehead, he's 2-for-2. Let's see if he tries to steal again. Here's Shelton, 0-for-1 today. Pick off first, runner goes. They got him again in the rundown this time. Good will tag him out, and that's the first out of the inning as Whitehead 0-for-2 on steals today. Peter down and in off the plate to Shelton. Ball 1. I'm not going to make that mistake and put that in the middle of the zone. Ball down and away. Ripped foul. 1-1. Change up and in. Foul back. 1-2. Peter up and away. Outside. 2-2. He knew it was a fastball. Ball down and in. Whiffed on it. Strike 3. 5th punch out for Duffy. 2 down. Here comes McIntosh. 1-for-1 with a single. She's tense. Peter inside off the plate, ball 1. Peter down and in, checked inside, 2-0. Curveball down and away, check strike at the knees, 2-1. Change up and away, strike called, 2-2. Change up and in, whiffed on it, got her out in front of it, strike 3. 6th punch out for Duffy, another 1-2-3 inning for him, if you count the pickoff. To the 6th, we're scoreless. Kerr, Good, and Mustard coming up. Here's the heart of the lineup for the Flyers. Here's Kerr, Furry Flyers, 0-for-2 today. Asiago locked in here. Change with the knees, ripped foul, just early, 0-1. Good swing by Kerr. Peter up, jam, just laid, 0-2. Curveball middle in, grounded in the hole to second, diving Blacksmith in the hole, throw to first in time, 1 down, and Kerr is hurt running to first. What happened? Good 0-for-2 today. Oh, he pulled his hamstring too. Damn it. All right. Dapper, you're going to come in and play second. And we're going to move Lily Peterson, the locked-in rookie, will come in to play left.
Now in the game, Lily
Atlas Good
Peterson.
is up next. 1 for 2 with a single today, I believe. That's down and away on the heater. Ball 1. Heater up. Line hard to short. Right at Rogers, though. 2 down. There's Mustard 0 for 2 today. Asiago locked in here. Heater up. Line hard to third. Over the leaping glove of Shelton. It's a base hit. There you go. Swing. His first hit of the day. That is going to bring up Augusta Vaughn. 2 for 2 with 2 singles today. He's locked in. Taking that one high on the change. Good eye. Ball 1. Chased that one. I shouldn't have swung at that. That was low. Fouled it off, though. 1-1. Changed down and then ripped up the line. Fair ball past the diving Shelton into the corner. Giving chase after it is going to be Whitehead. Throw coming in is going to be late to third. It's a double for Vaughn. 2 in scoring position for Graham. 0 for 2 intense today. I think I'm gonna pinch hit for Graham here. We're gonna go ahead and bring in Flavio Vasquez, the right fielder. He'll play right field, and I'm gonna move Vaughn to center. Vasquez hitting .308 on the season. He's coming off the bench here for the first time this year. He was starting the previous 3 games in right field. Let's see how he does here off the bench against Asiago. Change it down and in, low and inside. Ball 1. That's away on the heater. Good eye. 2-0. Chased that one high. 2-1. Curveball hangs, lined at the middle. Diving Rogers takes away a base hit and saves the runs. Bottom 6th, it's still scoreless. Blacksmith, Asiago, and Rogers coming up. There's Blacksmith 0 for 1 today. Defensive changes. Lily Peterson in left field as we move Forrest Dapper to second for the injured Kerr. Flavio Vasquez is also in right field, taking over for Drake Graham as we move Vaughn into center field. Blacksmith up, facing the locked-in Duffy. Heater down in the way, fouled off out of play, 0-1. Curveball down and in, fouled off, it's 0-2. Change up and away, outside and high, 1-2. Heater up and in, high and tight, 2-2. Curveball down and away. Chopper, slow roller to short, dealer charges, bare hands and fires. Got her by a step, 1 down. His arrest is retired. Next up is Asiago, 0 for 1 today. No pinch hitter coming. It looks like it's Mike's game. Heater up and away in the first one, hitting the gap to left center field. Peterson on the run, won't get there. That's down for extra bases as it gets to the fence. Vaughn gets it in, and that'll be a 1-out double for the pitcher Asiago. His first hit of the year. Next up is Maya Rogers, 1 for 2 day for the shortstop. She singled earlier. Ball down and away in the first one, low and outside. Ball 1. Change up and in. Rogers fouls it back, 1-1. Four-seamer up and away. Fouled back, 1-2. Ball down and in. Fouled off, still 1-2. Four-seamer down and away. Fouled back, late on it, 1-2. Change up and in. Chased and fouled off again. Good swing by Rogers. The ball middle in. Inside, good take, 2-2. Pitch 69 coming here from Duffy. Nice. Missed outside, though, 3-2 on the heater. Change away. Way to work the walk from Rogers, and the wild pitch allows the runner to get the third. Runners at the corners, 1 down for Flores, 0 for 2, but locked in. All right, Duffy, time. Make or break time, brother. Let's do it. Pick off the first, nothing doing. Rogers back safely. Pitch out, runner goes for second, throw down by Mustard, and they got Rogers in a rundown. She is now 0 for 1 on steal attempts this year, 2 down. Runner still at third, 1-0 count to Flores. Ball down in the way in the next pitch, lined at the middle, base hit, and Flores still comes through in the clutch. He'll drive home his 6th RBI of the season. It's 1-0 Thumpers. Here's Cruz, 1 for 2 with a single. Is that his 6th? Let me check that. Yep. Flores is their hottest hitter right now. I'm not surprised he's the one to do it. First pitch curveball down and away from Duffy. Checked outside from Cruz. Ball 1 is Duffy no longer locked in. Heater down and in is inside. 2-0. Change up and in. Cruz taking. Strike called. 2-1. Heater down and away. Way outside. 3-1. Runner does go. Called a strike at the knees. Throw down. Not in time. First steal of the year for Flores. 1-for-1. Full count. Whiffer activates for Cruz here. Heater down and in. Jammed foul out of play. Still full. Change up and in. Popped him up behind short. Dealer out in shallow left field. He will put it away to end the inning, but the Thumpers come through with the first run of the game on a 2-out single by Chris Flores as he delivers. Their hottest hitter stays hot. 1-0 to the 7th. Dyer, Dealer, and Duffy. Triple D do up, but we are pinch hitting for Duffy. He's at the end of his rope. Here's Dyer, 0 for 2 today. His third baseman really struggling here. Facing a locked-in Asiago still. Change up away on the corner, called a strike, 0-1. Heater away, that's a strike. Quickly 0-2. Chased it up and away. Way to fight, though, Elijah. He'll stay alive at 0-2. Change with the knees. Hard grounder to short. Cut off by Rogers to her left. In time to first. 1 down. Dyer 0 for 3. And here's Dealer 0 for 2 today.
Number 15, Dealer.
Heater down. Misses low. Ball 1. For ball in. Taken high. Good eye. 2-0 count. Heater middle of the plate. Crushed by Dealer to center field, but he doesn't have a lot of power, so it's not going to get out. Hanging up for Flores. 2 down. Duffy due up next. He's done. He finishes 1 for 2 at the plate. Also finishes day locked in. Goes 6 innings today, giving up 7 hits, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, 1 earned run. He is in line for the loss, but he does have a quality start, so good, solid outing. All right, pinch hitting off the bench here. Who do we go to? We're going to go ahead and give it to backup catcher here, Lilith McDonald, who's got locked in with Rally Starter active here. She's the perfect bat to have in this situation. She started last episode, went 4 for 5 in that one, driving in 2 runs, and she also threw out a couple base runners locked in currently. Change it down, misses low, ball 1. Change it away, in there for a strike, 1-1. Change with the knees, line to third, but right at Bob Shelton to end the inning. So McDonald coming out. We're going to go ahead and go to the bullpen. We're going to try and keep it a run game here. Who's yet to pitch this season? Villa, Dantas has pitched. Oldie has pitched. I know Zhang pitched. So we're going to go to Box Richards here, one of the OG members of the roster. Bottom 7. We're down 1-0, trying to keep it a 1-run game. Nomskull, Whitehead, and Shelton coming up. Here's Cash to Nomskull, 0 for 2 today, facing Elite 4-seamer toting Box Richards. He's a really solid reliever. I believe he's A- tier. Yeah. Solid, 28 years old. He's been here since the beginning of this project for the Friars. Heater middle in, fouled off, 0-1. Change it down and away, fouled off is 0-2. Slider up and in, jam foul, 0-2. Four-seamer up and away. Popped up behind third, Dyer on the run, it hooks foul out of play, still 0-2. Change it down and in. Fouled off. Nomskull really fighting here. Heater down and away. Chased it, strike 3. First punch out for Richards on the season. 1 down. Here's Rowan Whitehead, left fielder, locked tense right now. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles, but he's been caught trying to steal both times he's gotten on base. Slider down and away in the first one, low and outside. Ball 1. Heater up and away. Fouled back, 1-1. Change it down and away. Chased low, fouled off, 1-2. Slider middle in, just inside, 2-2. Force him down and in. Whiffed on it, strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Richards here out of the bullpen. 2 down for Bobby Shelton, 0 for 2. First pitch Slayer still active, but he just got contact versus righty here against Richards. Challenge him. Heater up and in, off the plate, ball 1. I didn't say be in the zone, though. Change it down and in. Line at the middle base hit for Bobby. His first hit of the day is 1 for 3. Shelton on to extend the inning, and that'll bring up Jolie McIntosh, 1 for 2 with a single. She's currently tense. Loses her power versus lefty trait here with Richards in the game. Heater down and in. Jam foul, 0-1. Change it away. Outside, 1-1. Slider down the way, runner goes. Strike called at the knees. Throw down by Mustard. Just late. Bob Shelton steals second, his first steal of the season. He's 1 for 1. 1-2 count here to McIntosh. Peter up and in. Jam to second. One hopper. Picked by Dapper. Throw to first in time to end the inning. Good pitching, Richards. To the 8th, it's 1-0. Dapper, Peterson, and Good. Top of the lineup up here for the Furry Flyers. Looking to get it started. Here's Dapper, 1 for 3 with a single today. Leading off, subbing in right field is going to be second-year outfielder Arnold Liu, as one of the Liu brothers will enter. The other one, Gene, is on the bench. He's currently 10th right now, so we don't expect to see him today. McIntosh will exit. That's the only change there. Defensively, Asiago still locked in here through 7 quality innings. Only 6 hits given up so far. First pitch, two-seamer taken low by Dapper. Dapper has 1 of those 6 hits. Peter down, chopped at the middle of the second. Diving Blacksmith behind the bag. Throw to first, not in time. Infield single for Dapper. Now to bring up rookie left fielder Lily Peterson. Came in for the injured Xander Kerr a few innings ago. This is her first at bat of the game. Locked in, hitting an even .500 with a homer and 3 RBIs. Hit her first career home run last episode to lead off the game against the Night Bats. Peter down and in. That's a strike. Barely. 0-1. That one's high this time. 1-1. Good eye. Change up and in inside. 2-1. Good eye there, Lily. Curveball in there. That fooled me. I was looking heater. 2-2. Curveball hangs. This time we got it. Lined at the middle, base hit for Peterson. She's 1 for 1. 2 on. Nobody out. Flyers are threatening. Part of the lineup coming up, too. Here's Atlas Good. 0 for 3 day for the first baseman. Now to do it for Asiago. 7+ innings today. He gives up 8 hits, 5 strikeouts. He leaves locked in. Both runners on base, his responsibility, though. So if they do score, he will be charged with a loss. And here comes OG member of the Thumpers roster, Sky Sosa, who seems to be struggling here to start the year. Double switching also in is the other Liu brother, Gene Liu, the older brother of Arnold, who's in right field. Gene will take over in left field here for Ramon Whitehead, who has, because he is clutch active at least. Sosa on the year, no record, a 7.71 ERA and a 1.71 whip. 2 earned runs given up in 2 appearances, 2 1/3 innings, 3 hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, 1 homer, and a batting average against the 300s. Not a great start to the year for Sosa. I'm surprised they didn't choose Benson or Valenzuela, who've yet to pitch, though. Let's go. Come on, Atlas. Peter up on the first pitch away from Sosa, taken high, ball 1. Sosa's no more for her junk than her fastball, and she's not stimulated, so she's not getting a boost there. Curveball down at the knees, strike called. Good pitch there to Good, 1-1. Slider inside off the plate, 2-1. Slider inside or curveball. That was a curveball, pulled foul, 2-2 as that activates tough out here for Good. Chase the slider away, will stay alive though, 2-2. Peter up, lined at the middle, base hit into center field. Flores comes racing in, runner around third will hold. Flores has a gut cannon. Bases loaded, nobody out. And here's Swing Mustard, 1 for 3 with a single. Can the catcher deliver? Time to earn your keep, brother. Slider down, line at the middle, base hit through the drawn-in infield, and that's going to tie the game. Station to station ball. We're tied at 1. Nobody out still. That run is charged to Asiago. Here's Augusta Vaughn. 3 for 3 today. He's doubled and singled twice. He's locked in. Infield still in for the Thumpers. Peter up and away, jam down the right field line, hooking foul. That had home run distance, but he's just late on it, 0-1. Ball down and away, foul back quickly, 0-2 as Vaughn behind in the count. Don't matter to him, he'll rip that foul. He'll keep swinging, 0-2. Ball away, line, 1 hopper to second. Blacksmith comes home to get the lead runner, throw to third, not in time. Fielder's choice, 1 down. Here's Vasquez, 0 for 1. Lined out to short last at bat. Let's see if he can come through with the bases loaded. Infield back at halfway. That way they can either go for home or go for the double play ball. Slider up, strike called, 0-1. Curveball down in the way, just outside from Sosa, 1-1. Slider inside misses, 2-1. So that was the last runner that could have been charged to Asiago, so he'll only give up 1 earned run, so he's only going to be charged a no decision. All these runners were led on by Sosa. They'll still be charged to her if they score. Let's see what happens. 2-1 count. Slider middle of the plate, ripped to left field, base hit as it's through. Lou is a good arm. We're not running. That's a 1-run home. It's 2-1 RBI for Vasquez. And here's Elijah Dyer, 0 for 3. Always seems to find himself in these bases-loaded situations. I don't have anyone I can pinch hit for him, although I can move Dapper to third. I could pinch hit with Taverna. But Dyer's got better hitting ratings. I'm just going to let him swing. Come on, Elijah. Reward my faith in you. Heater away is outside. Ball 1 is Sosa's tense. Slider's outside, nowhere near the zone. Quickly 2-0. Curveball hangs. Pulled foul. 2-1. Curveball up, misses high. 3-1. Good hitters count. Heater away, skied off the end of the bat to left center. That'll get the job done, Dyer. Ball is deep. Lead runner will tag and head for home. Flores' throw in is going to be late. Just late. Sack fly for Dyer. It's 3-1 Flyers. Here's Dealer, 0 for 3 today. Sosa still tense. Heater down and in. Hit back at the middle. Knocked down by Sosa behind the mound. Throw to first. Just in time to get Dealer. That ends the inning. Bottom 8. It's 3-1. Blacksmith, Lou, and Rogers coming up against Richards. Here's Arrest Blacksmith, 0 for 2 today. First pitch, Heater up and in from Richards. High. Ball 1. Change it down and the way is outside. 2-0. Slider at the knees. Ripped foul. Out of play. 2-1. Heater up and away. Strike called. 2-2. Change it down and away. Chased it. Fouled off. Still 2-2. Heater up and in. Blew it by her. Strike 3. Second punch out for Richards, or third punch out. 1 down. Here's Gene Lou, left fielder's tense, batting an even 200 on the season. Rally starter and clutch both active here for him. Heater down and away. Strike called. 0-1. Change it down and in. Low. 1-1. Slider down and in. Check low. 1-2. Heater up and in. Got him to chase it inside. 4th punch out for Richards. 2 down for Rogers. 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Slider down. Grounded to short. 1 hopper to Dealer. Throw to first. In time to end the inning. Nice job. 1-2-3 inning for Richards. To the 9th. It's 3-run. He's due up first. We'll pinch hit for him, and then Dapper and Peterson. Here's Richards. Pinch hitting for him. We'll go to third string left fielder Ahmed Bania. First at bat of the season for Ahmed. He's yet to appear this year, so might as well give him an at bat. First pitch curveball dribbler to short, right at Rogers. 1 down. Next up, Dapper, 2 for 4 today with 2 singles. Slider down and in, popped him up, shallow left, or medium deep left actually. Gene Lou is there in the shade. He'll put it away. 2 down. There's Lily Peterson, rookie 1 for 1 today with a single. Slider up, strike called. 0-1. We're not giving her a 3-pitch inning. Heater up, misses high. 1-1. Heater at the knees, late swing. 1-2. Chased it high and knocked up the middle, past the diving Blacksmith. It's a base hit. Second hit today for Peterson. She's 2 for 2. That is going to bring up Atlas Good. 1 for 4 with a single today. Now to do it for Sosa. Coming in as long reliever Celeste Pruitt. Pruitt on the year, 0-1, a 2.45 ERA and a 1.36 whip. 2 appearances this year with 1 earned run given up, 3 2/3 innings, 4 hits, 2 strikeouts, and a walk. Batting average against .267. She started off strong here. We can keep it going. Steeler active over at first for Peterson. And there she goes. Heater up on the first one, strike called. Throw down by Cruz, not in time. Peterson can fly, and that's her 2nd steal of the year. Yeah, she's 2 for 2. 0-1 count to good. Heater up and away, whiff through it, 0-2. Pruitt does have that volatile trait. Tough out active for good behind 0-2 here. Chased it in the dirt on the changeup, and that's a strikeout to end the inning. All right, so subbing in here, we're going to go to the closer, Remington Villa, making her debut. It's a save situation. Flores, Cruz, and Namskal coming up, part of the lineup for the Thumpers. Here we go. Chris Flores leading off, 1 for 3 with an RBI single. He's driven in the only run today for the Thumpers offense. Still locked in. Remington Villa, 2-pitch closer. Just recently signed here by the Flyers in the past offseason. Heater inside, off the plate, ball 1. Really good alive fastballs. That curveball catches the knees away. Her curveball's a little meh on the break, but she's got pretty good. She's got really good accuracy and she's got elite level velocity. So She is older, though, 36, so keep that in mind. 2-1. Heater away, hit deep to right center field into the gap. That's going to be extra bases for Flores, as he's going to immediately start the 9th inning here with at least a double, and it will just be a double. And that is going to bring up Shane Cruz, one through the single for the captain. Heater down and away in the first one, fouled back, 0-1. Heater down and then is low, 1-1. Ball inside. Line to first. Good dives. Knocks it down. Keeps it in front of him. Flip to the pitcher in time. 1 down as Flores gets the 3rd. 1 down for Namskal with RBI here. 0 for 3 today. Ball down and away in the first one. Strike called. 0-1. Ball down and in. Inside and low. 1-1. Heater middle of the plate. That was a mistake pitch. I should have just walked his ass. And that, beat the drum, is a home run for Namskal. We're tied at 3. And this, my friends, is why I don't like closers. They're too damn predictable. Namskal's first homer of the year, and the Thumpers are back in it. Here's Celeste Pruitt, pinch hit. No pinch hitter coming for the pitcher. She's locked in. First at bat of the year, as that Heater's in there for a strike, 0-1. No, it's not her first at bat, but still. Low, 1-1. Ball down and away. Number to 3rd. Slow roller for Dyer. Bare hands in time to first. 2 down. Base is empty for Shelton. 1 for 3 with a single. Heater up high. Ball 1. Heater down and in. Strike call. 1-1. Ball down and in. Check low. 2-1. Heater down and away. Strike called. 2-2. Ball down and in. Number to first, good charges. Bare hands, takes it himself. 1-2. That ends the inning. But Villa blows the save with the 2-run homer to Cashton Namskal. 3-3 tie to the 10th. Mustard, Vaughn, and Vasquez going to be up here first. Atlas Good is at second. He doesn't have the best speed, so ball in the gap's going to be needed to score him. There's Swing Mustard, 2 for 4, 2 singles and an RBI today, facing the locked-in Pruitt now. Chased it low on the first pitch change, pulled foul, 0-1. Ball middle in, turned on by Mustard down the right field line. Flew over to make the catch for the first out as the runner tags and heads for 3rd. Throw in is just late. 1 down, runner at 3rd for Vaughn. 3 for 4 with a double and 2 singles. It's locked in here, infield in. Heater up, chased it high, 0-1. Heater down, hit off the end of the bat to left center. That'll get the job done. Flores is there, makes the catch for the 2nd out. Runner tagging. Throw coming home, not in time. Sack fly for Vaughn, it's 4-3. There's Vasquez, 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI last at bat. Heater away, dribbler to first. Namskal takes it himself to end the inning. Bottom 10 we go, it's 4-3. Going to the bullpen. I don't fucking trust Villa anymore. We're gonna go ahead and hand it over here to Drew Oldie, who has clutch. Oldie in his debut through 2/3 of an inning, striking out a batter. Runner at 2nd for the Thumpers, I believe, is Shelton. He has decent speed. Single could score him. First pitch Heater down and into Lou. Fouled off. Arnold's first at bat of the season here. He's the younger of the 2 Lou brothers. Change up away, line to right center. Right at Vaughn for the first out as the runner has to hold. Next up, Blacksmith. The rest 0 for 3 today in tenths. The ball down and away. Just outside. Ball 1. Heater down and in. Check strike, 1-1. Oldie hitting 101 on that one. Change it down and away. Strike called, 1-2. Heater up and in. Taken high, 2-2. Ball down and in. Fouled off, still 2-2. Forcing it down and away. Got her looking. Can I help you arrest? No, you're just looking. 2 down. First punch out for Oldie. It all comes down to Gene Lou with clutch. 0 for 1 today. And it's double boosted because it's a max pressure situation. Same for Oldie, though. Clutch versus clutch. Change up inside, misses. Ball 1. Heater up, misses high. 2-0. Slow down, Drew. For ball away. Strike called. 2-1. There you go. Change it down and in. Check low. 3-1. Good eye. Heater down and away. Number to third. Dyer is there on the backhand. Throw to first in time. And the Flyers win in 10 innings. 4-3 the final as we just beat out our old team, the Thumpers. That was a fantastic pitcher's duel, and I'm really glad that our Thumpers put up a really hard fight. But in the end, we got timely hitting when we needed it to win the game. I just wish we had a closer who knew what she was doing. I just don't like closers in general. If I can find a way to cut her for a decent replacement, I will. RBIs today. Swing Mustard had a RBI on, I believe it was a sac fly, if I'm not mistaken. Augusta Vaughn had the game-winning sac fly there in the 10th inning. Vasquez an RBI single, and Dyer had a sac fly as well. Oh, Mustard's was an RBI single. That's right. Okay. On the other side, Cash and Nomskull, game-tying 2-run homer in the 9th, and Flores had an RBI single back in the 6th inning, I believe. But they just couldn't get anything done after that, unfortunately. Pitching lines, quality start for both Duffy and Asiago. Both get no decisions, though. Asiago 7+ innings, 1 earned run on 8 hits, 5 strikeouts. And Duffy 6 innings, 7 hits, an earned run, a walk, and 6 strikeouts. Box Richards 2 innings to get the hold in relief. He was in line for the win. 1 hit, given up, 4 strikeouts. Villa gets the win, although she didn't deserve it. 1 inning, 2 hits given up, 2 earned runs. She gets 1 homer on her line. She's 1-0. Oldie gets his first save of the year as the clutch reliever came in to slam the door, scoreless in the 10th with a strikeout. On the other side, Sosa, inning and 2/3, gives up 4 hits and 2 earned runs. She was in line for the loss. Pruitt gets the loss instead, inning and 1/3, 1 strikeout given up. She falls to 0-2. Despite not giving up an earned run, the ghost runner is not an earned runner. Winning player of the game is Mike Asiago, followed by Killer Duffy, both for their pitching performances, and then for Augusta Vaughn, his 3-for-4 day at the plate, driving in a run, which ended up being the game winner on that sac fly in the 10th. All right, and we're going to go through player development and all that stuff next time, guys, as I am a bit late. I do need to leave and go to work. That is going to do it for this episode here in the Randomized Redux. Hopefully you enjoyed that little pitcher's duel against our old team. It was a wonderful time seeing our old team, the Thumpers, but for those of you just tuning in and missed the game, we ended up winning 4-3 in 10 innings with a late-game sac fly by Augusta Vaughn. Both of them pitched well today. Both of them played well today, but Augusta Vaughn's going to get the nod for me here as he's more valuable moving forward. And that is going to do it for us today, guys. We win 4-3. We're a perfect 4-0 to start the year. Next episode, we are going to be simming the next 4 games to see how the team does without me in control of it here. So the only games we'll miss is this division rival matchup against the Beast, an out-of-conference game against the Bird Lizards, and then 2 cross-conference rivals in the Riddles and Gold Coats who weren't particularly good last year, so I'm not worried about missing them. And then maybe we'll play a game against one of these guys. Maybe this doubleheader against the Leatherwings, that looks the most interesting. But we'll see how the team's doing at this point. Maybe we'll need to jump into an earlier game if necessary. But that's going to do it for this episode, guys. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch is down in the description below if you guys want to come over and watch the games live before they're posted. And if you're watching this over at Twitch, if you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below here to be notified next time I go live. And that'll do it for me today, guys. Until next time, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be.